Hey guys, welcome to week 6 of the All-Star Fantasy Football League. There's a few things that we're going to discuss this week. You're going to hear me talk pretty much, again, like you always do. Uh, we got some good things happening in the league right now. In our league and in the NFL. The Cowboys are 4-1. I'm sure y'all tired of me talking about it, but I ain't going to stop talking about it because if I were to stop talking about it, it would be bad, and if they would start losing, I'd have to anyway. So I'm going to keep talking about it. They go up to Seattle this week. Now Seattle, their defense is not playing as good as they did last year, so we got a good chance. And I know they're playing at home, and I know they play bad on the road. Seattle plays bad on the road. I know that, but they're at home this week. It's where they're strong. They got the 12th man, whatever. Anyway, we'll see. But forget about all that. You also got Indianapolis at Houston. That's a good AFC South matchup there. I believe the Giants are facing the Eagles. And, yeah. So we got Indy and the Houston Texans in the morning. I'm excited. Or in the evening for you, gentlemen. Guys, matchup number 1, we're going to talk about the Buckeye Nation versus the Death by Taxes. 4-1 Buckeye Nation versus a 3-2 Death by Taxes here. Lineups again, guys. That's all I'm going to talk about. Some lineups. Brian says here, you got Aaron Rodgers, you got Giovanni Bernard, Carlos Hyde, Kelvin Benjamin, Antonio Brown, Jeremy Maclin, Ryan Kelsey, Swisham in the 49ers defense. Projected for you this weekend. Who cares about the projections? But anyway, I'm going to say it. 115 points. Death by Taxes. Brian, you have Matt Ryan, Arian Foster, who did good last week, Eddie Lacy, who did good last week too. Keenan Allen, Emmanuel Sanders, Mike Wallace, Vernon Davis, Novak, and the Titans D. Now the Titans defense, they gave up a lot of yardage to Cleveland last week. We'll see how that turns out. We don't know. We'll find out. So good luck, Dave. You're projected at 112, and hopefully you do well, Bubba. Hopefully you don't come in my office crying in the morning. Or on Tuesday morning. Anyway, second matchup we're going to talk about is the 2-3 Colorado Antlers versus the 3-2 Texas Cake Standers. Me. Yeah, Mark, you got a good squad, man. Andrew Luck, who is going crazy, just like my DeMarco Murray. You got Ahmad Bradshaw in there, who is also a Colt. You also got Reggie Wayne, who is also a Colt. So you got 3 Colts in there, a quarterback, a running back, and a receiver. We'll see how that turns out. Also, I mean, forget about Gore. You got him. You got AJ Green in there. You got Wes Welker in there, and Julius Thomas. I'm a little worried about this matchup, Bubba. I think you might be 3-3, and I think I might be 3-3 after this week too. We'll see. You got Robbie Gould in there at kicker and the Packers defense. Packers defense did very well against Washington, but they're not playing them this week. I think they're playing Minnesota. I'll have to look. Anyway, I, on the other hand, have Rivers, Forsett, LaShawn McCoy, DeMarco Murray, T.Y. Hilton, who I hope that Andrew Luck throws to T.Y. more than he does Reggie. We'll find out in the morning. I also got Eddie Royal, Donnell, Mason Crosby. Take that back. I took Crosby out. I got that McManus, that's his name, the Denver kicker. I picked him up from the waiver wire there. And I got the Chargers defense, who's been playing very well this year. I'm projected at 125. Mark, you're projected to beat me 130. I think that 130 is a little bit low for your team this week. I'm thinking that you're going to beat me by like 30 points. We'll see. But that's my projection, is you beat me by 30. We'll find out. Next matchup, we have the 2-3 Corn-Fed Fatties and the 0-5 Hooligans. Now, this is RAF Lake and Heath Revenge. This is RAF Lake and Heath Revenge number 1 for this week. There's another one that we're going to talk about. Brandon Hand versus Chris Wilson. Yes, the battle of the good old S3 there. I remember that. Anyway, Brandon, you got Flacco, Matt Forte, Ben Tate, Randall Cobb, Alshon Jeffrey, Wheaton, Ertz, and Goskowski, and the Browns defense. The Browns defense is who you're playing, Brandon. That's funny. Chris, Carson Palmer, I don't know if he's playing, man. You might want to look. Fred Jackson. You got Doug Martin. Sorry, guys, my throat's killing. Vincent Jackson. That's two guys from Tampa Bay, running back and a receiver. Steve Smith, Sammy Watkins, Antonio Gates, who's been going good. He's on, he's off, he's on, he's off. Who knows? Hoska and the Cardinals. Brandon, you're projected to beat Chris 106 to 101. We will see. Chris, we're still looking for you to get that first win of the season there, bud. Hopefully it'll be this week. You don't know. We don't know. But we will find out. Next matchup, we have the 3-2 Colorado Reapers versus the 5-0 Big Blue World Champs. Now, this is the REF Lake and Heath matchup number 2. Now, Mike, you and me remember going over to the E-Club, or I'm sorry, the Lib, and on Sunday nights there watching football. Me and the Reapers just going there and watch football. And Big Blue World Champs was the bartender there. And now he's also here with me at Yakota, so it's awesome. Anyway, Mike and Jeremy this week. Hopefully Jeremy gets his first loss. We'll see. Mike, you got Peyton Manning in there. You got Le'Veon Bell, Reggie Bush. Those three are amazing to start. Amazing. Then you go to your receivers. And you got Hawkins and Kendall Wright in there. When you got Deshaun Jackson and Victor Cruz on the bench. Now, that gum offense by New York is starting to come around. So Victor Cruz might be wanting to go in your lineup. Deshaun Jackson, did you see how he totally saw open spots in the Seattle secondary? The Seattle secondary that's supposedly the best. Deshaun Jackson found that. And Kirk Cousins found him. So I think you should put Deshaun Jackson in there, Mike. I'm hoping you do, Bubba. I'm hoping you do. But leave Brandon Marshall in there because you never know when Cutler's just going to throw at him. And, Cutler's got him. Anyway, you got Vinatieri in there, Mike, and the Ravens defense. We all are going for you, Mike. Jeremy, you got Russell Wilson, who had he had the most yards rushing in that game that he played in against the Deadskins. Marshawn Lynch, Alfred Morris, Odell Beckham Jr., Jordy Nelson, and Demaryius Thomas. Now, those are some good receivers. Greg Olsen, that's a good tight end there. Dan Bailey, that's a good kicker. Dadgum. No wonder he's 5-0, guys. And the Broncos defense. Right now, with these projections, Mike is projected to win 145 to 138. But, Mike, if you put in Victor Cruz and you put in Deshaun Jackson, woo! You could beat Big Blue World Champs and bring him down off his throne. Let's do it. Anyway, good luck to you guys. Good luck to Mike. Last matchup. Oh, the 1-4 Fairway Flyers, Jonathan Mansberger versus the 2-3 ass-kicking chickens of Rodney Muckenfoos. Yes. Oh, yeah. The boys. Yeah, the Fairway Flyers. Jonathan coming off his first victory of the season last week. This week he put in Andy Dalton at quarterback. He's got Steven Jackson, Trent Richardson, Dez Bryant, James Jones, Julio Jones, Gronkowski, Phil Dawson, and the Steelers defense. Ass-kicking chickens. Rodney, you got Stafford in there. He's been kind of, hell, I don't know, man. He's not playing hurt, but when Megatron's hurt, you might as well act like Stafford's playing hurt. Anyway, you got him in there. Ellington, you got him in there. Moreno, Percy Harvin, DeAndre Hopkins, Golden Tate, which is good because Megatron being out, Golden Tate's going to be it. Jared Cook, Ryan Suckup, and the Lions defense. Jonathan, you were projected to beat Mr. Rodney there for 122 to 103. And there it is, fellas. There's the Week 6 matchups. Hopefully we have a good weekend of football. I'm excited. You should be excited. We got the Red River Shootout this weekend. The Texas State Fair is going on there in Texas and Dallas. Oh, man, it'd be nice to be there right now. Get me some funnel cakes and some fried pies and some turkey legs and dadgummit. I miss it. Anyway, boys, that's the matchups. I hope that y'all have a great weekend. Enjoy some football, and let's get her done, boys. I'll see you on Tuesday.